Okay, quick fire. This is quick. First thing that comes to mind. No thinking. No whatever. It ain't that
no
serious.
No more looking up to the ceiling.
You can look up to wherever you get your inspiration. Just make it quick. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Oh, 3 words. I'd say genuine, honest, caring.
When you hear the word successful, who's the first person who comes to mind?
Oh, first person. God, no one just now. Because then my brain was like trying to be all deep with it. It's like, I guess Oprah, if you think of like general big success. Otherwise I'd say like my mom, but that's like the vanity of being like, I think she did a pretty good job with me.
And she did. She did. Your favorite book?
Ooh, favorite book. Right now, the current one I'm reading is Game of Desire by Shannon Boodram. She's also Canadian, but living in the States now. Young black girl. She talks about life through relationships. She's a sexologist. And then before that, The Politics of Black Hair. Why can't I remember her name now? I will tell it to you so that you can write it.
The Politics of Black Hair.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's a black woman professor here in the Toronto.
That sounds like that would be a really interesting read.
It is good. I read it twice. I have it at home, but now that I want to say her name is the part where I'm like, no. And it's like really good. So if people watching this, please just type in The Politics of Black Hair book. Her name will come up. I apologize to her if she ever sees this, but like phenomenal.
What's your favorite gift to give?
Gift to give? My time.
Favorite gift to receive?
Time.
What do you love about where you live?
Oh, it's accessible.
So you talked about London and how amazing she's London the person. What is, when you think of London, what's the first word that comes to mind?
Joy.
What's your favorite item of clothing? Because you're looking all put together today.
Oh, that is not a question I can answer because even this was for today. Upgrading my whole wardrobe in this month. That's what this month is for. It's just like cute. Out with all the old. Monique, the person that I'd like to see more of, coming out by like wearing clothes that are hopefully flattering, doing stuff that will be representative of where I am in life now.
What's your favorite time of day and why?
Time of day? Oh gosh. I'll say after school. So that kind of varies for me based on my work schedule, but like that first moment when I pick up London from school and she comes running out because she's still small, Mommy! And I'm like, yeah, somebody.
Who would you name 2 people you'd most like to have dinner with and why?
Oh boy. Oh, okay. There's like the TV answer and like
No, the real answer, not the TV answer.
I was like Denzel Washington because I'd like to know who he is. No, I'd honestly like to know what that is like. That constant having to deal with both being married for such a long time and being in that committed relationship, happy, wealthy, successful, but also dealing with like the world because I'm in that phase now of being like, okay, you're sharing more and talking more about yourself and like my Instagram is private and now it's public. Like, you know, that type of stuff.
We're going to be tagging you.
Right? So it's all of that being like, I'd love to know. Like, I can't think of a more prolific person where like no matter who talks about him, it's positive. And then on top of that most of the women you just want to know him. It's not even about anything sexual. It's just you just want to know, who is Denzel? How did you manage to do this? Where you don't hear any scandal about you. You don't know anything about your life until your children become semi-famous. You wouldn't even have known he had any, right? So it's just, well, red carpets and stuff. But in the general sense of today's world of gossip sites and all these things where it's just like, who are you? And then a second person, Oprah, because like Oprah.
What would you eat? What's your favorite meal to eat, or what would you eat with dinner with Denzel and Oprah? That would be like dinner with Denzel and Oprah.
You know, I feel like those would be the 2 times that I'm like, okay, I'll eat whatever. Food that I don't like, because I'm a fairly picky eater, but I would not want to be like, you know, can you make that without the this or without the that? I would just eat whatever is nice on the menu and just take it.
What can't you get through the day without?
Oh, water.
What's the screensaver on your phone or your computer?
The computer changes every day. I do I let the computer do that. So it sends me different, mostly water photos. But it just gives me a new scenery every day. Every time I open it, it's great. And then on my phone, it's London.
What's your favorite app?
Oh, gosh. The app I have no choice but to use every day is Gmail. My favorite app would be the camera. I like taking photos, so yeah. But the app that I have no choice with like the 7 email accounts that are attached to it. Yeah.
Other than your phone and your purse, your wallet, what do you carry with you all the time?
A constant thought process. Like, for better or for worse, constantly thinking about life and things and what I want.
You've traveled a lot. A lot. Of all the places you visited, what's your favorite?
Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, so there's the Monique, the community family oriented, where Jamaica, no matter what, hands down. Okay. Like I would go there every year, no problem. But then there's the part of my life where, you know, you kind of just started to like be, and that would be Prague and Vienna, because that was like the biggest first solo trip, 10 days going. I was at a leadership conference for youth, and it was just like a thing, right? A coming of age part. So like no matter what, that will always be that place for me. Like it was New Year's Eve by myself, this young black girl surrounded by mostly white people on a bridge in Prague in front of a castle. Like, you know, those are things that like I never would have thought coming from where I came from was a thing. And then to be there on a semi-paid for trip from school as an ambassador for leadership was kind of like, oh, okay, there's more to this than like what you've been doing. And I'd been other places before, Greece and all that stuff, but like it was just different.
If you had to pick a song to be the theme song of your life, what would it be?
Oh no. Okay. Right now, the song that me and London sing every day, the 2 songs. She can't go to school without us singing Chronix, I Can, every morning. And then the Will I Am version of I Like to Move It, Move It. From Madagascar. Literally, we have to play one and then the other through the aux cord on my phone before London will get out of the car and go to school. So it has to like time to play so that the one song ends by the time we get there.
She's got a little rhythm going.
And they're so very different.
Very different.
Like,
very
so
different.
very different. She, and like her father, though her favorite musical artist is Thelonious Monk, but then, and that's like a jazz musician, but that's, otherwise, Chronix. Oh yeah, from she was like, came out, she just, that was the first person, first artist, and then Louis Armstrong that she just, no matter what, was just, she could hear it and know it.
Wow.
I don't think she even knows how to say his name, but like she knows it. She's like, that's my song. Oh. And like, she just, yeah.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And what's your worst habit?
Oh, procrastination, by far. That's been my biggest hurdle. I would have more money if I, more joy, more happiness, more trips, more everything if I didn't procrastinate.
What do you wish you had more of in your life?
Discipline.
And what's a question that you wish people would ask you, or that you wish I had asked you today?
Oh gosh. That you had asked me? No, we were good. We're good. I like you. You did a great job.
I'm ready for this to be over.
No, like you did a great job. Like you interviewed the way that I would. So like I loved it. Generally, I think people get caught up in just saying like, how are you? Too much. And then like I'm very honest. So like if I'm tired, I'll just say tired, and then people don't know what to do with that after. So I feel like I'd rather people ask in some sort of more intentional way of like, you know, how's your day going versus how are you, or like, you know, what is up, like something that leaves more room for the person not to give you that, oh, I'm good too, how are you, like, you know. So yeah,
that is so fascinating that you said that, because I would have to say when I ask that question, that's probably the response I get the most.
Really?
Where people say, I wish people would be like, ask me how I am, but really mean, how are you? Or like not just as a passing, I'm good, and then keep it going. Like really see and hear me, how am I? That's so interesting. We really want to be seen and heard. Here's what I'd love to ask you as our community. So I want to know from you, Who do you want me to have on the show? Who would you like me to interview? Who are some of the amazing women whose stories you would like for us to share on this platform? If you have any fantastic ideas, and even better, if you can connect me with them, please comment, leave your comment, or DM me and tell me who are some incredible stories I should be sharing on this platform. And the other ask that I have of you is for you to subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook, and share. Please share. If you find any of our interviews inspiring, please share them with your friends and family.